Sometimes people will ask me, well, you've written this book about Quasar. Who is your favorite supervillain that Quasar has to deal with? And I have answers, and I think those answers come across quite clearly in the book. I love talking about Death Urge, fascinated by the Stranger. Lots of time and effort put into the book about those characters, and that probably shows you the level of interest that I have. But one person asked me a really fascinating question. Who is your least favorite supervillain that you had to read and write about in the pages of Quasar? And this is easy for me to answer. And it might have to do with my neurodivergence and my sensory issues as much as anything else. But I can't stand Quagmire. Who's Quagmire? Here's issue 44. You see all the ooze and the goo and everything that comes out of Quagmire? I don't like it. I don't like it. I have a history of not really being that interested in characters that create ooziness that comes out of them. I find it kind of gross. But is this just a sensory issue with Quagmire? Fortunately, no. I mean, it's not fortunate because he's a horrible guy. Virtually every single time we see this character show up in the pages of Quasar or early appearances where Mark has written for him, he is threatening sexual assault, including at one point against a minor. And so he is just a vile character. So I don't have to say just that he grosses me out on a visceral level. It's an emotional level too. But I really don't like Quagmire. And I talk about him in the book because he comes up a few times. But I'm not going to spend a chapter on this guy because he kind of grosses me out.